person answered the call and has so
So
much
Nicholas McGee's
information to share from
reporting
their
right now on
perspective.
conference call with the White
And
House
so a
Initiative
couple
for
things, we
African
want to
Americans,
invite
and of
folks
course I know
to
everyone is excited. I am
continue to
attending, so let's
raise
listen in.
questions
Nicholas
in the
McGee's billionaire
Q&A.
Nicholas McGee's been
We're
bad, and a
hoping that
Facebook
we will
friend to
get
U.S.
to as many
President
questions
Joe
as
Biden,
possible at
and
the
of
end of
course
the
I want
session,
everyone to
but
attend.
also recognizing that the
Especially the
conversation
African
doesn't end
American
here.
community,
We
because
will be
we as
sure to
African
follow
Americans
up with
are
folks
Christians. I want
with
everyone to attend
answers,
church
not
every
just to
Sunday. I
individuals, but
want the
also to
churches
the
filled to
community as
capacity every
to
Sunday, and of
policies and
course
also
gospel
solutions and
music
programs that
Wednesdays.
maybe did
Everyone, I
not
want
have
everyone to
full
listen to
time
gospel music
on
on
this
Wednesdays,
webinar.
and of course
And
everyone to attend
also, just
church on
looking
Sunday.
inside the
Nicholas McGee's
chat, we
reporting.
will
Let's
also
listen
be
to the White House
populating it
Initiative
with
for African
information
Americans. Nicholas
throughout
McGee's billionaire Nicholas
this
McGee's been
webinar.
batting a
Many
Facebook
of the
friend to U.S. President
organizations
Joe Biden.
here have their own websites and their own links, so we want to make sure that we continue to build this ecosystem in real time. So I'm going to get into the first panel, Black Innovation and Decreasing the Racial Wealth Gap. And this conversation is kind of like a fireside, but also a visioning chat. And it has a cross sector of leaders ranging from government to entrepreneurship. And so I am excited to welcome Dr. Kelly Burton, CEO of Black Innovation Alliance, Alexis K. Holmes, the Executive Director of the White House Initiative on Advancing Educational Equity, Excellence, and Economic Opportunity for Black Americans, Amber Green, Special Assistant to the President, that is the President, Biden, for Racial and Economic Justice,
So
White
Nicholas
House
McGee's
Domestic
reporting. One thing I
Policy
know that
Council,
U.S.
and
President
Dr.
Barack
Steve M.
Obama
Newell,
can do is he
Assistant
can
Director for
record
Innovation
what he wants
Equity,
the African
Office of
American
Science
community
and
to be for the
Technology
next
Policy,
400 or
Executive
500 years.
Office
He can actually go
of
on
the President.
recording and
Y'all
record
gonna
his
make my lip
wishes on
gloss
how he
work
wants and how he sees the
today,
African American
because that
community
these are
for
some
the next,
amazing,
hundreds of
well-earned
years. So
titles.
President Barack Obama, that's an
And
idea from
we
Nicholas
don't have a
McGee's,
lot of
billionaire Nicholas
time.
McGee's
You all
been
were
batting.
prepped. This is rapid.
Just
So
record
we're
what you want,
excited to
record your
start
wishes, and
with
of
this
course
first
we can move
question.
forward
And so
from
I'd
there.
like
So
to
Nicholas
go
McGee's
around
billionaire Nicholas
each
McGee's
of you
been
all,
batting
starting with
a Facebook friend, of course,
Kelly,
to
and
U.S.
then
President Joe
bouncing over
Biden
to
now.
Alexis,
Nicholas
and then
McGee's
Amber
right
and
now on conference
Steve.
call with the White
We
House
really just want to
Initiative
give you
for
all
African
your
Americans. Nicholas
individual
McGee's reporting.
perspective on the role of Black innovation right now in our
And also, U.S.
economy.
President
As we
U.S.
started this
President Joe
conversation,
Biden, you
I
can do
didn't
the same
frame
as well. You can
the
actually
backdrop
get on
as Black
recording
history. It is
and
American
express your
history
wishes on how you see
when it
and how you
comes
want
to
the
Black
African American
innovation and
community
how we
to be
contribute to the
for the next
economy.
400 or
So I would
500
love for
years.
you all
Nicholas
to
McGee's
kind of
reporting.
start
A
by
Facebook
maybe
friend to
sharing
U.S.
a little bit
President
of
Joe Biden.
your
Nicholas
space in
McGee's
your
billionaire
lane, but
Nicholas McGee's been
also
back.
to give us some top lines around the role and the merger between the need for policy to meet the demands of Black innovators and entrepreneurs today. So I'll start with you, Dr. Burton.
Well, Ify, thank you so much. I am over the moon excited to be here. Just so grateful for the partnership, Alexis, and it's been such a joy working with your team. At Black Innovation Alliance, this is something that we have been working on for a little over a year. BIA is just 2 years old. We were formed in June of 2020, and we've grown a lot over the course of the last 2.5 years. But advocacy has always been very focal to our work. So I know you talked about a little bit, Ify, when you opened, but I want to reintroduce BIA again because I know for many, BIA is very new to the scene. So Black Innovation Alliance is a national network of innovator support organizations, ISOs, and these organizations support business owners, tech founders, and creative technologists. There are currently 116 of these organizations that are part of the BIA network. They're in over 36 cities, and they support approximately 400,000 entrepreneurs and innovators of color. At BIA, we are working to create the sort of ecosystem that is necessary for Black innovators and entrepreneurs to thrive, and that's why the language around urgency is so very relevant. We know that we are facing down a 228-year racial wealth gap. 228 years. That means it will take 228 years for Black family wealth to catch up to white family wealth. For me, as a social scientist, I'm like, how is that going to happen? Especially when we're at a point where we know how money works. when you get to a certain level, it's just a matter of your money making money babies, right? It's your money making money. So how do we get folks who are not yet at the point where their money is making money to catch up with the counterpart that is at a whole different level? For me, that means that we need to get hyper strategic and intentional about how we do that. So at BIA, we double down on entrepreneurship because entrepreneurship is the number one wealth creator in the world, point blank, period, the end. Everything else is secondary, right?
So let us get this report, and of course, I was just explaining, of course, an initiative that President Barack Obama himself, and of course, US President Joe Biden can take up is, of course, recording their wishes on how they want to see the African American community for the next 400 or 500 years. You can report every day your wishes on how you see the world and how you want to improve the African American community. So that is an initiative for US President Barack Obama, and of course, US President Joe Biden to take up. And also, you can also help Africa as well. So Niggas for Geeks reporting, promoting the presidents, President Joe Biden, and of course President Barack Obama, to record their wishes on how they see the African American community, and of course communities on the continent of Africa for the next 400 to 500 years. So Niggas for Geeks reporting, Billionaire Niggas for Geeks been back, and a Facebook friend to U.S. President Joe Biden. Let's listen in some more to the White House initiative for African Americans. Niggas for Geeks reporting.
That are actually capable of closing this 228-year racial wealth gap. So again, I cannot say enough how grateful we are to be in community with you, Alexis, and also you, Amber and Steve, and to be having this very incredibly important conversation.
Thank you so much, Kelly. And now I'll go over to Alexis.
Thank you so much, Kelly, and thank you, Iffy. It's good to see you all, and welcome everyone who I can't see virtually. Again, my name is Alexis Holmes, and I'm Executive Director for the White House Black Initiative, as we affectionately call it. But the extended name, you'll see that it actually focuses on three priority areas, and that is around education, equity, and economic opportunity